Today I thought we could sit and do some crafting and make some of these cute pocket wishing stars that I have been making. This series is the Fruity Gem series, and I will try to include some pictures for y'all. But I thought we could make an orangey yellow one today with a little bit of pink and a little bit of gold in it. And I'm going to show you how I do this specific kind of marble design. And the eyes, I already have a pair of eyes painted right here. See if I can pick one up. Oh, and I dropped it. And I'm going to show you on a larger pair how I paint the eyes. It's fairly simple, it's not complicated. And I use these, the Shape and Tea. I just get them on Amazon for like $5-6 for all of those. So and I use some scrap clay and I roll it out really quick like this, and then flip the eyes over, put them in, and it just lets me paint the back of them without them moving or going anywhere. Let's see, I like to use this and just a little bit on a plate, and you'll need a paintbrush, and just like a thin layer, just give it some sparkle. And then we wait for that to dry, and then we'll do the second base, or the second coat. That is the first, that's the base. Alright, and we have some translucent here because we are going to need that too. So let's start out with a little bit of orange. Too much because it'll start blending together and then make one color, and I don't want it to do that. So alright, and we have that is ready to go, and we need a rolling pin, and I roll it out, and then we need some flakes. These are gold, silver, and rose gold flakes, I believe I found on Amazon. Let me pull some out real quick. Since it's gold, let's do gold and rose gold, if it will let me get to it. You just take a little bit and just kind of right on the clay there. And then we're going to cut it up into pieces and then kind of remix it together just one more time. Let's grab some rose gold. And just right on there. It's looking pretty good. Oh, got some translucent on my fingers. Normally I would use my longer cutter, but I do not know where it is right now. unfortunately. So just kind of into squares. There's no right way to do it, just as long as it's kind of cut up. Here. Ow, go away. There's another one. I have dogs. It happens. Alright, and we just kind of all back together. If you want to make them smaller, you can. Just kind of cut. If you want to add some more gold flakes or silver, whatever color you want to add, you can even add little bits of glitter if you would like glitter in it. That's cool too, whatever you want to do. I'm going to add a little bit more gold since I did use some Sculpey gold clay. I think that will look pretty cool. Let's see if I can find my lawn cutter really quick. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's hiding. I just have this one. Usually there's rubber on the top right here because this end isn't sharp, but please, if you are using these or X-Acto knives, be very careful. They're very, very sharp. So we'll just make it into like a little ball and then just start chopping away at it a little bit. And this just kind of breaks up some of the marbling and the flakes at the same time. It kind of mixes it in a little bit. Alright, and then one last go. We're going to pick it all up. Set this over here. Oh, I don't want to miss any. And then into a ball we go. And there we go. Mix it just a little bit more. You can see all the gold flakes and some of the marbling stuff. Let me put the flakes up so they don't get blown around anywhere. Alright, and now for the translucent part. You can see in here, there's just some of the translucent clay right there, and a little bit is mixed in there. Let's see if I can find another one to kind of show that. Yep, this one's a little bit better. And we're going to add a little bit of pink to the clay to give it just a little tint of a pink color to go with the yellow and orange. So just a tiny bit. People like to make little squares or rectangles out of it. It doesn't bother me any. It's all gonna get marbled together. So I like to cut off bits. And start lining it up. And kind of roll it over on itself. sorry I'm not really talking a lot. There's not really a whole lot to talk about. Like, I've already got my vlog up for the week, and I started on the new one, and I gotta do laundry. And this, I'm just cutting pieces of clay and putting it on more clay. It's not really a whole lot to talk about, guys. But I really love my little pocket wishing stars, and I wanted to share some of the process with you. And of course, you're always, you know, free to go check it out on my shop. Love making them. There might be a little bit of extra clay, just depending on how much you kind of marble together. And I think that is dry. The eyes. So as soon as we're done with this, I will do the other layer of the eyes. Oh, looks like we might have just enough clay. If I can squeeze a little bit more in, maybe we won't have extra. And there we go. That should be rolled up like that now. Let's do the eye really quick. I think, I don't know, maybe blue? Blue would be pretty. I pulled out a blue and an orange just in case, because I didn't know what color I was going to want to do. But I think blue would be pretty. I do have the pearlizing medium, which is really neat. I will show y'all. And a little bit of blue. And where's my paper towel? And we will mix that to make a pretty pearl blue color. This is usually just how I do my eyes. They're fairly simple, but they turn out really pretty. So got that. I don't know if you can really see that. I can't really get it too close to the camera, but I'm just gonna kind of glob it on here, and it's gonna have to dry. Set that over here to dry so it's not too much in the way, and we will get back to this. So we left it off at this. I'm going to squish this in just a little bit and kind of roll. Oh. Squish it in a little bit more, kind of roll, just flatten it out a little bit. I know we did all that work, and all we're doing is just squishing it. I'm going to get this and cut strips. Oh, scooch over there. Hey, eyes, come here. Come here. There you go. Okay. And it's looking like that so far. That's pretty neat. I never know what it's going to look like until I see like the finished product. Just kind of back on each other, twist, and just see what we get, I guess. Roll it in a ball, and that's what we're getting so far. So I'm going to cut this in half. And then kind of throw this one into a ball, and then let's see, let's pick a really cool looking side. I guess this one. And then just don't want it to be too thin. That size works. And then I just have a little star cutter that I use. Simple and easy. And I don't go all the way through, I just make an imprint. And then use my X-Acto knife. And that's extra that I can use for a dragon pal in a little bit. I kind of like these little guys. And if y'all would like to see a dragon pal made, y'all let me know. Because those are so much fun to do, and the eyes are so cute. And not easy to paint, but still really cute. And this I used from the excess clay that I used, or made. And then of course after these are done baking, we are going to paint on some cute little faces for them. And then they're going to go up for adoption in my shop. So what we got so far. And I like to squish the tip down just a little bit, make it rounded. That's just me, that's just how I prefer to make it, but I think it's really cute. Got that, and sometimes there's little edges right in here from the X-Acto knife. Just smooth those out really quick. And then you pick the side that you like, and we will put the eyes on. And I like to use this. It's just what I prefer. You don't have to use this. You don't have to use anything at all. I found it helps stick better. And you don't need a whole lot. You don't need to glop it on, because that just makes a mess. Don't do that. And so far. And for this one, since those are still drying, I will use the golden eyes that we already have painted. It's right on there. Push it down a little bit. And then gently pick it back up. Make sure it's all nice, smooth. Alright, this little guy's almost done. He's just gotta go in the oven for a little bit. I'm gonna set him off over to the side so he doesn't get hurt. And then let's make another one. We'll see how this one turns out, because it's not gonna look the same at all. Let's do right here. That's cute. What is here? Go away. I don't see as much of the gold clay I was like. My hands are getting sticky again from the clay because it's a little too warm. Let's see if these are dry. No, not quite. So, and with this extra clay, I can make another dragon pal if I really wanted to. Just kind of roll it back up in the wall. It's still marbled and everything. So, let us peel one off. Get some of the clay off. And that's pretty much what it looks like. Simple and easy. Let's peel this one off. Some of the clay off. That's what we're whistling. Gently plop her on there. Plop. And these are a little bit bigger than the normal ones I use, but because everything froze in Texas, I couldn't get the smaller ones, which are these. I only had these laying around, but I ordered some more off of Amazon, so hopefully they will get here today, if not tomorrow. But this one's gonna have big eyes for today. Alright, now I've got to go pop these in the oven for about 15 minutes, which will be no time for you, so I will see you in a second. And we are back, guys. I know it was just a second for y'all, but it's been about 25 minutes for me. And here they are. And hopefully you can tell a before and after kind of difference. And I did go ahead and draw the mouths on that we are going to paint really quick. And I've mixed up a little bit of color here. I still need to do the white real quick, or the light pink, so let's go do that. It's going to be for the little cheeks, so they are cute and stuff. And then I just like to use the dotting tool. Simple and easy.
아무도 모르게 조심하는데 또 티가 났나 봐. Sound really fine. 너와 함께 했었던 시간이 길었어. 나 봐, 난 네 옷을 또 보고 있어. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. I can't control. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. I miss you, baby. 빨리 널 잊어야만 해. 우리 헤어졌던 수요일 밤이 기억나. 말없이 걸었었던 너와의 마지막 밤. 우리 헤어졌던 수요일 밤이 기억나지 않게. I sound really fine. 잊었다 생각했는데 추억이 잠시 널 떠올린 거야.
Detail pen I got with one of my sets. I cannot remember which one, but this one's pretty good. It's got a little tip on it, so I'm gonna let that dry and then do another layer of pink and then glaze them. Oh, we gotta sign the back too. This was just polyurethane. This is water-based. Do not get oil-based for your clay if you're going to be glazing clay with it. For some reason, it just does not react well to it, and it doesn't dry right. So make sure it's water-based if you're going to get it. And I usually just get mine at like Walmart or Home Depot or Lowe's. It comes in a tin almost this size. My camera's a little close, so. But it's like $8 for it, and you get like a whole bunch of it, so. Instead of, paying $9 or $10 for this little thing. This one's satin, but you can do that too. They've got like matte glazes and gloss glazes and stuff, just as long as it's water-based. See, let's sign the back of this little guy. There we go. And I always like to sign them just so, because it is still art, even though the pocket wishing stars have like their own little purpose. They're like worry stones. You hold them, put them in your pocket. You can kind of rub on them. They've got texture on this side because of the eyes, or you can, rub on it like that. It's just like a cute little companion for your pocket. Let's go ahead and sign this one too while we're at it. But it is still art, so I still like to sign all of them. And I do that with the Dragon Pals as well, because I'm making a video on that, which is this little guy. But it's going to be in its own video, so go check that one out, because it'll probably be up pretty soon. drying. Just thought I'd show a few more of them. Of course, these are going to be going in my Etsy, and I will leave a link in the description for specifically the pocket wishing stars. Or y'all can let me know which one is your favorite in the comments too. That would be helpful. I really like this look. I just saw the little stripes and stuff. Super cute. Purple ones. This one's got little heart gems. Pink ones. Oh, this one's hiding. You can see a lot of the gold flake in this one. See you dry yet for the most part. One more layer on this little guy, and then he is done. And he just needs to dry. Or she. Usually if you'd like to adopt a pocket wishing star, you can give it its own little name, because it's now your buddy. Alrighty. And that's it. That is all that goes into little pocket wishing stars. Just cute little companions for you. And of course we've got others too. Let's see if I can pull some of these out real quick. Just kind of give you an idea. Like the possibilities are endless. You can do all kinds of little faces. This one's Pearl inspired from Steven Universe. Let's see, a coffee one. Just a regular red guy. Boba. Bubble tea. Bubble tea inspired. Strawberry milk. Mustache. So make sure you go check them out in my shop, because there's so many of them. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If y'all make any, share it with me on my Instagram, and that's in the description as well. I would love to see any that you make, or if you'd like to grab any of those little guys, please feel free to. And there will be a coupon code in the description as well, if you'd like to use a coupon code. And I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.
Такое может быть, что тебя забыть, и не могу.